And we welcome you to the Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. Dan Stevens along with you here on KSMO Radio and Fidelity Local 6. It is the semifinal of Class 4 District 10 as the Salem Tigers and St. James Tigers are about ready to battle it out here. Earlier today it was Marshfield over Eldon in 6 innings, 10-0. And so Marshfield advances to the final, which will be at 4:30 tomorrow. And the winner of this game will play that game. And right now the Salem team, which is obviously a home team here, but they're going to be visitors on the scoreboard today as they are seated under St. James. So the Salem Tigers will have Reese Dotson in center field. He'll be leading off. Boone Schrader will do the pitching today. He'll be batting second. Noah Leathers at third base, bats third. Baylor Petty will be the DH today. He'll be batting in the cleanup spot with Dawson Conway, the one he is DHing for. Jordan Schultz will be batting fifth. He's playing right field. Silas Wolf will bat sixth. He is doing the catching today. Darren Southworth at first base. Batting seventh. Eli Wethy at second base, batting eighth. And Garrett Connell, he'll be at shortstop today, and it's the ninth batter in the lineup. For the St. James Tigers, Andrew Branson will be at shortstop. He'll be leading it off as Drew Moritz will be in center field. Lucas Barr will be at first base. He'll be batting in the third spot. Dylan Gibson at third base, bats cleanup. Lyndon Carson is doing the catching today, batting fifth. Derek Skaggs, the DH, will bat for Rustin Branham, who will be in left field in the sixth slot. In the seventh slot, Tyler Teague will be playing second base. Then Garrett Gibson will be batting in the eighth slot, and Dylan Hopper will be doing the pitching, and he will be batting in the number 9 slot. So there you have it. As Teague will be in right field. I think I said second. He will be at right field as Garrett Gibson will be at second base. And that's the way it's going to line up here. The St. James Tigers, for those on the TV side, get to see them in their white pants. They have their red jerseys on, and they have the white shoulder caps. Salem Tigers has their Carolina blue jersey on, white pants, and the navy blue caps and shirts on the sleeve. They have their Carolina blue helmets today. So those are nice and shiny, ready to go for the Salem Tigers. So they'll be facing a lefty today. And the lefty, Dylan Hopper, can throw very hard. He has some good off-speed stuff. These two teams played earlier this year. And it was a pretty good game, actually, as St. James fell to Salem Tigers by a score of 5-2. No, that's the wrong game. That was 2 years ago. Well, I got a lot of scores. I got to keep going back. No, St. James actually beat us. It was early in the season, and they beat us by a score of 14-1. So we'll see what happens today as Tigers just getting ready to get this one underway here. These two Tiger teams have faced each other many times, as we mentioned a lot of times. These two teams will play maybe 2 or 3 times in a season. And we do the same thing with our girls softball team. They get a chance to play each other every single year. And so this isn't unusual for these two teams to meet up again. But now it's district. Last year, St. James edged Salem to win out in that semifinal. So this year, St. James, who won 4-3. Let's go right back to it. So I went and found the latest game, and that is the 4-3 win. St. James scored 2 in the 5th and 2 in the 6th to beat Salem. Very good ball game. And Branson pitched that game for the St. James Tigers. Today, we'll see the lefty. And we'll see what the Salem Tigers can do. They didn't manage many hits, 6 in that game. While St. James faced Brett Ford, they'll be facing Boone Schrader today. So, a little bit different scenario. Let's see what happens as Hopper is ready. And the first pitch comes home to Reese Dotson, and it's called a strike on the outside corner. 3-person umpire crew here. And we have to say that the home plate umpire in that last game was very, very good in getting the balls and strikes. This one comes in, a curveball in a little bit low. 1-1. Dotson, a left-handed batter. They'll try and get something started for the Salem Tigers. In at third as Gibson playing in there. Even with a bag at first base for Barr. The pitch comes home, a fastball down and away. Gets past the catcher and goes back to the screen as Lyndon Carson will go get it. 2-1. just underway here. And Salem and St. James battle it out in the second game of the semifinals. Hope you'll enjoy the contest on KSMO and Fidelity Local 6. Next one to Dotson. Here it comes, and a foul off to the left side. High fastball. No wind out there. That flag is absolutely stationary. So not hardly a breeze out there. A little bit out of the north coming, but it is very minor. Lots of sunshine, a few clouds, beautiful day. The pitch, and there's a line drive in the left center field. That's trouble, and that is going to get down and go for extra bases as Dotson turns the corner and thinks about second. Now goes back to first base. He's in safely. Got about halfway and said, uh-oh. As the ball checked up, and Drew Morris did a good job of getting that ball back in. So Dotson with a leadoff single. He had visions of two, and off the bat, it looked like it was going to gap him. And that ball, of course, the outfield here very wet still from the rains. That ball checked up and did not go past Moritz very far. And so he's able to get that ball back in, and Reese retreated. Pitch comes into Boone Schrader, low and in from the lefty, Dylan Hopper. So a leadoff single by the Tiger center fielder, Reese Dotson. He's at first base as Schrader stands in. Big gap in right center. They play him to pull the pitch. There's a line drive, one hopper to second baseman. They'll try for the two. Out at second and no play at first base. Garrett Gibson got that ball and one hop, fielded it, but Branson was playing in the hole and could not get there in time to turn two. So Dotson is forced 4-6 on that force out. Noah Leathers will stand in. That ball is hit right at Gibson. He didn't have to move an inch. Had that been over his head in the gap, who knows? Leathers waits. Curveball down and in, ball one. Boone Schrader at first base. Finally gets off the bag a little bit, very shortly. The pitch in a little bit low. And 2-0 to Noah Leathers. Leathers playing third base today. Where's number 3? One of the 3 seniors the Salem Tigers have on the team, and he takes a strike. Two and one to count, one down. Big hole in that right side where Schrader has a short lead. And the pitch, he's going inside, throw to second base, is not in time. And Schrader in with a stolen base. Paula called a strike. That ball was way up in the zone. That's shocking. That ball was not a strike, but umpire called it that way, and so it's 2-2. And now Hopper turns and faces Schrader and chases him back to second base. So one out. High strike call puts Noah kind of in the hole here at 2-2. Pitch comes home and a foul off to the right side as he got on the fist. We are just underway here. This game got off to a delay because Marshfield had an issue getting here for the first game. So they pushed the games back a little bit. Nothing but a beautiful day here today. The 2-2, outside and low on the change. And 3-2 is the count. Boone Schrader at second. Leathers waits at the plate. Gibson trying to keep him close, leaving that hole on the right side. And the pitch comes home and a pop-up on the infield. Who wants it? And it's going to go out of play. Just drifted out over the backstop. And it's still 3-2. Noah got underneath that one. Stays alive, 3-2. The catcher, Carlson, gave it a look, but couldn't get to it. The 3-2 pitch again. Hopper looks Boone Schrader back. Looks in for the sign. He gets it from Carson. And the 3-2 comes home. Swing and a foul tip as Noah just got a piece of it off the arm of the catcher. Kind of Shakes that stinger off. I caught him on the forearm. Noah stays at the plate. Big hole on that right side with Gibson trying to hold the runner on. The pitch, swing and a miss and a straight change. He struck him out. So Hopper took a little something off, and Noah swung through it. And there's 2 down with Schrader at second base. Baylor Petty will stand in. Still that big hole on the right side. Big hole in right center. If he can drive one up that alley. The pitch comes in, a swing and a miss on a curveball inside. Baylor looks down, gets back in. Big right-handed batter deep in the box. The 0-1. Check swing. Did not go. 1-1. Hopper rubs up the baseball. Now gets back on the hill. Touches up on the rubber. Looking from the stretch to Schrader at second. Brings it home. That's low. 2-1. This is district semifinal. The finals tomorrow for Class 4, District 10. The 2-1 outside with a fastball, 3-1. George Schultz is on deck. Petty, big right-handed batter, waits. Boone Schrader at second base. The pitch comes home. That's high, ball 4, and Petty earns a walk. And Schultz will stand in with 2 on, 2 down here in the top of the first inning. Schultz finally gets in the batter's box, cheats up on that plate. As Hopper looks, checks, brings it. There's a high pop-up on the infield near the stands and caught by the first baseman at the dugout of St. James Bar. So Schultz pops out to Bar at the dugout of St. James. No runs, a hit, no errors, 2 left. We've now played a half inning. Salem Tigers nothing. St. James coming to bat. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. You're watching the game on Fidelity Local 6.
What is your community health center? It's a place where you receive high-quality yet affordable medical and dental care. A place where your entire family can get well, be well, and live well. Our highly qualified staff provides primary care, including pediatric, senior, and women's health care. We also provide complete dental care, including exams, fillings, extractions, and more. It's a place where compassion and respect lead the way to a healthier you. After all, it's your community health center, building your community, your health.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
To the bottom of the fifth we go. Fifth, bottom of the fifth. Feels like it. Bottom of the first we go. Yes. Boone Schrader to the hill. And he will face Andrew Branson, Drew Moritz, and Lucas Barr to lead things off here in this, the very first inning. Remember, St. James will be the home team on the scoreboard here at Salem. Absolutely great day to be outside right here at the ballpark. If you're not doing anything, come on out and enjoy it. If you are watching the game on Fidelity Local 6, thank you for being with us on that. If you're streaming the game, thank you for joining us wherever you might be, whether it be on FidelityLocal6.com or on KSMORadio.com. And if you're here locally, thank you for joining us on KSMO Radio. Don't forget Blues hockey coming up tonight on Blues on KSMO Radio. See what they can do tonight. Down 1-0 in that series. But right now, it's Andrew Branson at the plate and a fastball on the outside corner for a strike from Boone Schrader. Drew Moritz will stand on deck. Branson Right-handed batter. He waits. Got some good speed. And the pitch comes home, and that ball outside low. Boone has been very consistent this year, and that's what the Tigers are looking for here. As the pitch comes in, ground ball up the middle to Connell. He has it, drops it, gets it, throws it in time. Just got him out. As Garrett reached into the glove and didn't quite know he had it. Then threw him out. Good throw by Garrett. And Drew Moritz will stand in. Another guy with some pretty good speed for St. James. Moritz. Where's number 20? As that little baby open stance, and the fastball goes outside where his knee and leg are open on the front foot. Pitch coming from Schrader. Fastball outside, 2-0. Tigers straight away for this hitter, infield and outfield. Morris waits. The pitch coming to Drew Moritz. Foul off to the screen. Coach Snitker giving him signs from third base. 2-1 to count, one down here in the bottom of the first inning. No score. The pitch comes in. Fastball outside corner, 2-2. Good crossfire pitch from Boone Schrader, who's on the hill for Salem. We'll give you the defense here in a second. As Moritz waits, the 2-2 comes home, and a curveball, and strike three called. That was a hard curve, maybe even a slider. And Moritz called out on strikes. For the Salem Tigers, Silas Wolf is doing the catching today. Theron Southworth at first, Wethy at second, Leathers at third, at short Connell. In center field, Dotson, and left Dawson Conway, and right Jordan Schultz. Boone Schrader on the bump, as they say, and the pitch comes home. That ball tailed away from Lucas Barr. Barr, a solid built young man, playing first base today. Right-handed batter. The 1-0 pitch comes home. That pitch, another fastball by Boone Schrader that goes right over the edge on the outside corner. He has really been able to locate that and spot that pitch. Next one to Barr comes in. That ball had a little tail to it, but tailed outside. 2-1. Leathers even with the bag at third. The pitch, fastball, strike. Again, right over that outside edge. He has not come inside, I don't believe, on any St. James hitter yet today. They're right on top of the plate. And the 2-2 comes home. Here it is. And there's a high fly ball in the center field. Going back is Dotson. Back. He's there, and he's got it. Barr flies out to dead center to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, no left, nobody left. Down in order goes St. James, and we go to the bottom of the first inning with a score. Salem nothing, St. James nothing. Back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. You're watching the game on Fidelity Local 6.
At Town & Country Bank, we offer smart-friendly solutions for all of your financial needs. Our convenient tech-savvy banking options like our smartphone app and online banking allow you access to your accounts anytime, anywhere. With a wide variety of loan products like fixed and adjustable rate mortgages and refinancing options, we'll be here when you're ready to make your move. Stop by your local Town & Country Bank today or visit us online at tcbanks.com. Town & Country Bank is an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
The Salem Memorial District Hospital is a full-service hospital that features a 24/7 emergency room and a family clinic with several providers for all of your primary care needs. The Salem Hospital has been diligently addressing community needs by expanding their physical and occupational therapy facility and adding a new state-of-the-art 3D mammography machine, as well as a sleep disorder center. Salem Memorial District Hospital, your first choice for local high-quality health care at an affordable price. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Silas Wolf will lead it off for the Salem Tigers to the bottom of the top of the second inning. We go. Yeah, almost caught me on that home and away thing. Pitch comes in, and a high pop up in a short center field. Coming on is Moritz, coming on as right fielder, and making a fine running catch, Tyler Teague, all the way from right field. As Moritz was playing Silas Wolf to pull, Teague came over and made the catch. That's a long run from right field. Theron Southworth will stand in. Do want to remind everybody that don't forget that graduation 2019 will be on Fidelity Local 6 and streamed on FidelityLocal6.com. So you don't want to miss out, and that will not only be streamed, but it'll be live. I say live because it will be live. So be watching your TV if you can't make it to graduation. There's a smash, one hop in the hole by Southworth. The throw across is in time on a good play made in the hole by Andrew Branson. Theron did not get everything on that, but a good job by Branson to go in the hole. He planted, and he threw a strike, and a good stretch there by Lucas Barr. 6-3 on the putout, and Eli Wethy will stand in. So don't forget, graduation Friday night, 7 o'clock, Salem High School football field. But if you can't make it, no pressure. Make it to your TV and turn on Fidelity Local 6 or stream it, FidelityLocal6.com. Graduation Friday night. Next one coming to Wethy. That's outside and low. 1-1 to count. Right-handed batter Eli Wethy waits. 2 down here in the top of the second inning. The pitch way high and outside. 2-2. Garrett Connell waits on deck. 1 hit in the game. It belongs to Reese Dotson back in the first inning. The pitch, there's a pop fly on the infield. Waiting for that one to come down will be Gibson at second base, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Down in order goes Salem, 1, 2, 3. We have played an inning and a half. We go to the bottom of the second inning with St. James nothing, Salem nothing. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio, and you are watching the game on Fidelity Local 6.
Tax season is still a while away, but it's never too early to start tax planning and tax consultation. Let Jackie or Beth at Taxmasters help you start preparing for the upcoming tax year. They also have over 30 years of accounting and payroll experience. Stop by and see Jackie and Beth at Taxmasters today, located at 510 North Main Street in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Don't forget, Conway Construction LLC can handle all of your rebuilding needs or just building from scratch. If you need a new home, new business, room addition, maybe concrete work, decks, siding, tile, wood floors, roofs, no job is too small. Call Randy, 247-6468, or Jake, 247-4174. Conway Construction LLC, proud to be a supporter of your Salem Tigers. Down to second it goes from Silas Wolf. And standing in will be Dylan Gibson, the third baseman for St. James. We're in the second inning. As Gibson stands in. Dylan Gibson waiting for Boone Schrader to throw his first pitch to him, and there it comes. And there it is. That's a strike. Right down the middle. Next one to Gibson from Boone Schrader. It's on its way. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Plenty of sunshine. Just a little bit of shadows coming from the light standards right now. Nobody down. Nobody on. The 0-2 comes home. Swinging a ground ball right to Leathers. Big hop. Throw across to first base in time. 5-3 on the putout, and Lyndon Carson will stand in. Lyndon doing the catching. He will stand in, bat from the left side. Derek Skaggs, the DH, is on deck. Carson wiggles his black and yellow bat right over his left shoulder as the pitch comes in. Down and in, a little bit low, ball 1. Carson not a very big guy, but he's a pretty good catcher. St. James waits the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Connell gets the hop to throw to first. He is offline and safe. Connell had the time, threw the ball to the inside of the bag, and Theron Southworth could not stay on the bag, and it'll be an error on Connell. And Derek Skaggs will stand in. That's a gimme out. You got to take him. That was a four-hopper to Connell. Connell had it, had the time, and then threw inside the bag, forcing Southworth off the bag. So that'll be an error, and Skaggs will stand in. So runner at first base, one down. We're in the second inning. It's not a game that you can afford to have errors in anymore. You are in the district final, and a line drive right toward the dugout of St. James. And it looks like nobody got hurt, but boy, that ball was smoking. The Tigers have to concentrate on getting the next out. Throw to first base, back easily is Lyndon Carson. I don't know if he got anybody to run for him or not, so I did not see that exchange if it happened. Short runner, a lead for the runner, and this pitch is bunted foul. And yes, they do have a new player out there. They have number 9 out there, Logan Saxbury. Logan Saxbury running for the catcher, Carson. Back in is Skaggs. He's the DH for the wide open stance, waiting. Boone Schrader checks the runner. Not going. Swing and a chopper towards second base. They'll try and get one out, and dropping the ball is Wethy, and he throws it away. Had no play, and then threw the ball into the dugout. It'll put runners at second and third. He got Wethy, bobbled it, then instead of just eating the ball, threw it away. Not only is that an error on the bobble, it's an error on the throw. That's 2 errors on the play. Now it's second and third, 1 out. All right, 2 errors by the Salem Tigers here on back-to-back plays. The ball was not going to be a double play. It wasn't hit that hard, but Wethy got over, took his eye off it, ball skittered out of his glove, and then he made the ultimate error, throwing it away into the dugout. So Tyler Teague stands in. Salem in at first and third, deep at second and short, straight away elsewhere. And the pitch to Tyler Teague comes home in the dirt. Ball 1. This is the second inning. It's a key inning. See Boone Schrader get out of this mess. Pitch by Boone. Here comes fastball in low, ball 2. Teague, right fielder, has Saxbury at third base, has Skaggs at second. Big lead as Boone's working from the full windup. And the pitch comes home. It's just missed outside, 3-0. Next one from Boone. Here it comes. That's a strike. Tyler Teague, playing right field, made a fine catch in that last inning against Silas Wolf. And a 3-1 comes home and a swing and a miss. Good high fastball on the inside edge. One of the few pitches that Boone Schrader has come in on the right-handed batter. 3-2 count. Here comes the pitch. Curveball. He got him. And he knew it. Teague was fooled by the curve, and he could only stand there and wait. His knees buckled, and that was it. And Garrett Gibson will stand in. A heck of a pitch by Boone Schrader. Now he's 1 out away from getting out of this mess as Garrett Gibson stands in. The pitch comes home, a fastball, and a swing and a miss. High fastball up at the eyes. Gibson, the second baseman. Saxbury at third. Skaggs at second. 2 down. The 0-1 pitch coming home. Curveball and a foul, and it's quickly 0-2. Salem will have Connell to lead things off in the third inning, followed by Dotson and Boone Schrader. 0-2 to count, 2 down. We are in the bottom of the second inning with Gibson at the plate. 0-2 the count to this hitter. And Boone Schrader is ready. Here it comes, and a curveball. He struck him out. Schrader strikes him out and retires the side. No runs, no hits, 3 errors, and 2 men left. We have now played 2 innings. Our score, Salem nothing, St. James nothing, and you're watching the game on Fidelity Local 6 and listening to KSMO Radio. Back in a minute, this is Tiger Baseball on KSMO and Fidelity Local 6.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Relationships. It's not just being on a first-name basis. It's a partnership built on trust. This is Scott Ball, president of the Bank of Salem. Since 1883, the Bank of Salem has been serving our local community with a kind of personal service and professionalism that builds relationships. We've earned the trust of our customers with over a century of strength and stability, never once changing our name or compromising customer service. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Salem, visit our website, or download our free mobile app.
Connell will step in to lead things off here in the top of the third inning. Garrett, right-handed batter, waits to face Dylan Hopper. We are in the third. No score in this one. Good ball game. Pitch comes home. A curveball dancing in for a strike. Dylan Hopper, the lefty, wears number 12 on his shirt. Connell with number 15. And the pitch to Garrett coming home. Swing and a miss. Took a little something off. 0-2. Outstanding day to enjoy the ball game. District play here at Salem. Thanking everybody for joining us at the Salem Baseball Field Complex for district baseball. And the 0-2. Curveball and a swing and a miss. Oh, foul tipped it. No, now he tagged him out. Ball's in the dirt. Did not foul tip it. He strikes out. That will be strikeout number 2. 2-3 on the putout. So Reese Dotson, who singled in the left center, almost had a double on that, but Moritz got it back in quickly and stayed with a single. That pitch is fouled at the last second by Reese Dotson. They played Dotson to pull a little bit. Now actually just straight away. Dotson gets back in. Carson gets set behind the plate. And the 0-1. Curveball. That's a dandy. Quickly 0-2. Slow off speed curve. Waiting is Dotson. And the 0-2 comes home. Here it is. Another curveball. That's high. Big hole up the middle as Branson playing way over in the hole. Leaving a lot of room up that middle. And the pitch comes home. Curveball. And there's a line drive in the left center field. That's a base hit. That might be 2. Dotson hits second. He'll try there to throw in. Not in time. Dotson gaps the outfielders, and he has that double with 1 out. He hit first, had second base in mind, and the throw went to the cutoff man, Branson. And now Boone Schrader stands in with 1 out, runner at second base. Single and a double for Dotson. Pitch inside with a fastball, just off the plate, ball 1. Schrader reached on a fielder's choice as he forced the last time. That time almost hit him. Almost looked like it brushed his pants, but the umpire did not give that indication. As Boone was able to, I don't even know how to say that, somehow willow his way out of that thing. The pitch comes in way outside, low, ball 3. And Hopper digging himself a bit of a hole here with Noah Leathers on deck. Branson way over behind the bag at second base, trying to keep Dodson close. And now the fake by Hopper with nobody near second base. That pitch is on the inside corner. Looked like he laid it in there, and Boone was taking all the way. 3-1. Just a soft curveball. Next one from Hopper. And there's a line drive in the left center field. That's going to get down. That's going to drive in a run now Coach Carr holds him up. At first he said go. He was waving him home and then changed his mind as Moritz came up with it cleanly. Last second change of heart by Coach Carr at third base. Boone got that ball over the head of the shortstop Branson, and Moritz played it on one hop and came up cleanly. With Leathers at the plate, Coach Carr is anticipating contact here by Noah, who struck out his first time. They give Noah a bunch of the right field line and right center. Cheating in is Barr at first, as well as at third base, Gibson, and the pitch is in for a strike. Dylan Hopper with runners at first and third, 1 out. No score in this game. This is semifinal action in Class 4 District 10, and now the runner is picked off. He's going to be safe at second base, as Schrader got picked off. But give him a stolen base, as by the time that the left-handed pitcher got the ball over there and Barr could throw it to second base, Boone had the base stolen. So it's second and third and 1 out for Noah Leathers. And the 0-1 outside with a fastball, 1-1. The infield comes in. Outfield cheats in maybe a step. Pitch to Noah. Ground ball up the middle. Off the glove of the pitcher. Here comes the run to score, and no play anywhere. It'll be a base hit. That would not have scored a run had the pitcher, Hopper, let it go as Branson was coming behind him. But when he reached out, he deflected the ball away, and it's an RBI single for Noah Leathers, and it's 1-0 as Dotson comes in on the deflected ball. Boone Schrader never moved from second, so there's no play on him. So it's first and second, 1-0 Salem Tigers as Dylan Petty stands in. Baylor Petty stands in. Where'd they get Dylan? The pitch to him, a curveball in for a strike. Baylor Petty. The DH, the pitch. There's a line drive in the center. That's a base hit. Here comes Schrader. He's going to score. Leathers will pull up at second base. The throw comes in, and now Leathers thinks about going to third, but does not. A single by Petty, and it's 2-0 Tigers. Schrader rests at home plate. Leathers stops at second base, and it's a 2-0 Salem Tiger lead. Baylor went down and got that off-speed pitch down low and drove it into right center. And with them playing him to pull, Boone had no trouble scoring there. The pitch to Jordan Schultz. Nose one off the end of the bat. Both runners are going to move up to second and third as Jordan is taking 3 unassisted by Lucas Barr. But it's just like a sacrifice bunt. He moved the runners up to second and third. And Silas Wolf, who's been hitting very well, will stand in.
Now batting number 8, Silas Wolf.
A double by Dotson to lead it off. A Schrader base hit. A base hit by Leathers off the pitcher's glove, and a single by Baylor Petty. 2-0 Salem. Runners at second and third after Jordan Schultz grounds out. Wolf, who flew out to right field, waiting. Two more ducks on the puddle out there. Pitch inside, ball 2. St. James has 2 pitchers warming up right now. Make it 1-1. Pitch, a swing and a foul at the feet of Silas Wolf as Hopper keeps trying to come in on Silas on the inside edge. 1-2 the count now. As I mentioned, a couple guys warming up for St. James down the right field line. And the 1-2 pitch comes home. Curveball low outside, 2-2. Dylan Hopper down by 2 now as Salem has rallied here in the third. And the pitch to Wolf. Topper towards Branson at short. He's got it to throw to first base, and they got him. Branson had a little trouble with that ball as it kind of came up on him, handcuffed him a bit, but he was able to regain control and threw out Silas Wolf. But the Salem Tigers scored 2 runs on a total of 4 hits, no errors, and there were 2 men left. We have now played in 2.5 innings. We go to the bottom of the third inning with the Salem Tigers leading St. James 2-0. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio, and you are watching the game on Fidelity Local 6.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends. Yeah! Be great. Participate!
We go to the bottom of the third inning. Hey, don't forget to stop by, see your friends at the Common Grounds Bistro Monday through Saturday for breakfast and for lunch. Incredible, great breakfasts and lunch, all kinds of great salads and sandwiches. You will like them immensely. Stop on in and check that out. And then on Friday and Saturday nights, they've got a new menu with now the ultimate meat platter and the 16-ounce ham steak and the beef hoagie sandwich and much, much, much more. Come on out to the Common Grounds Bistro. Haven't been there in a while? Check it out. Common Grounds Bistro is at 300B South Main Street. And for takeout orders, so all you got to do is spin on by after work and pick it up on Friday and Saturday. Just call 453-2173. Or at lunch, get from work, just spin on by and pick it up. Take it back and have yourself a great, delicious lunch from the Common Grounds Bistro right here in Salem. Proud supporter of your Tigers. Pitch is grounded right back to Boone Schrader from Dylan Hopper. 1 pitch, 1 out. 1-3 on that put out. Andrew Branson, their shortstop, will stand in. Branson, a very good baseball player. Got a good arm. Has good range and usually makes contact when he's at the plate. He grounded out to short his first time. That curveball's in for a strike. Took a little something off that one. Branson trying to smooth out that batter's box. Gets deep in the box. He waits for Boone Schrader, who's ready. Here it comes. That curveball is in for a strike as well. That one a little harder than the last. Ball on the inside edge. Branson let it go, and it curved back over. And the 0-2. Here it comes, and a fastball. And strike 3 call. Branson called out on strikes. He just absolutely worked him perfectly. Branson took the first curve, got fooled on the second one, and actually got fooled on the fastball thinking it was a hard curve, and it caught the outside corner. He's called out on strikes, and there's 2 down as Drew Mort stands in, and that fastball dances outside, ball 1. 2-0 Salem. We're in the bottom of the third inning. He pitch and a high foul off to the right side by Drew Mort, who struck out his first time looking. Boone Schrader on the hill. The sign. The pitch, fastball, swing and a miss. 1-2. Boone wears number 2 on his back. Gets that sign. He's ready. And the 1-2 comes home. Curveball, strike 3 call. Again, the dancing curveball in the inside corner. And down in order goes St. James. 1, 2, 3. We go to the top of the 4th inning with the Salem Tigers leading this one 2-0. We'll come back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio, and you are watching the game on Fidelity Local 6.
Did you see that game? They came back to win. They've been on a run. They're going to state. At Fidelity Local 6, we love local sports. Get game DVDs or seasons on flash drive. Just go to FidelityLocal6.com, select your region, and find the Purchase a Season tab. If you can't find what you're looking for, hit us up on Facebook or Twitter, and we'll search our archives. As always, thanks for watching.
No matter how good of driver you are, accidents can happen that can leave your vehicle damaged. Larson Collision Center can make that vehicle look new again. They have a frame machine, Chief Easy Liner, and a spray and bake booth, and their work is guaranteed. Larson's also gives free estimates. Plus, Larson Collision Center has car rental available. For more information or to make an appointment, stop by and see them today at 503 North MacArthur in Salem or call 729-3915 Larson Collision Center.
Darren Southworth leads it off for the Salem Tigers. First pitch was ball 1. The next one from Dylan Hopper is a strike on the outside corner. Darren grounded out to short his first time on a bang-bang play. Hit the ball in the hole, and Andrew Branson made a good play on him. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Got out in front. Eli Wethy is on deck, then Garrett Connell. We are in the 4th inning. 2-0 Salem on 2 runs in that 3rd inning. Big breath by Hopper, and the next one comes in. A swing, a very late swing by Theron Southworth. He got right off the end of the bat. Kind of cued it over to the sideline. Nice crowd on hand for the Salem St. James game. The 1-2. Fastball inside. 2-2. Hopper and Schrader battling it out here at the Salem Baseball Field Complex. The next one. There's a line drive off the glove of Branson into left field. That's a base hit. Southworth singles in the left center. Pitch was up, and Theron waited on it and ripped it. Branson timed his leap very well, but the ball went right off the edge of his glove, and Wethy will stand in. Eli popped out to the second baseman his first time up. The pitch, he's won a bunt, does bunt. Right back to the pitcher. Throw to second base is out. The throw to first base is out. A double play. Wethy bunted right back to the pitcher way too hard. And he forced Theron at second base and then got thrown out at first base. That's what happens. You got to bunt the ball away from the pitcher to make them go get the ball. And that's one was right back at Hopper, who made a good choice to go to second base. And then Branson's throw just got Eli Wethy with a good scoop by Lucas Barr. So nobody on, a ground ball towards Branson by Connell. Throw to first in time. 6-3, and this inning is over in a big hurry. No runs, a hit, no errors, a double play, nobody left. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning with the Salem Tigers leading this one by a score of 2-0. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. You're watching the game on Fidelity Local 6.
This is Mike Elliott with Town & Country Insurance. We represent many different insurance companies which allow us to offer you competitive rates by checking your insurance with many companies. We're able to find more value for you this way. Town & Country Insurance has been serving the surrounding area for over 50 years. Stop by and see Laura Arts, Sarah Edwards, or myself at 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank. or you can call our office at 729-6624. We also have offices in Rolla and Licking to serve you.
Duncan Family Chiropractic is in their new location at 401 West Scenic Groves Boulevard. That's right across from AutoZone. For all your chiropractic needs, it's Dr. Amber Duncan who can help you get that energy back with Juice Plus. Yeah, want to find out more? Call Dr. Amber Duncan at Duncan Family Chiropractic at 729-2321, a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. To the bottom of the fourth we go. It will be Lucas Barr, Dylan Gibson, and Lyndon Carson. It is the heart of this St. James lineup. Barr flew out to center his first time. 13-6, the record of St. James coming in. Salem Tigers record coming in, if I'm not mistaken, is 12-10. After their win the other day. There's a line drive right at Leathers. Oh, he timed that curveball, and he roped it right at Noah Leathers, who snared it. Colin Billington. What a snare. What a catch.
Now batting number 2, Dylan Gibson.
One out. Dylan Gibson will stand in. Yeah, I know. The pitch comes in, a pop-up out in the right center field. Lots of time, very high in the air, and Reese Dotson chased it down. He got lots of leather on that one, man. 2 out. Oh, man. Lyndon Carson stands at the plate. He reached on an error by Connell his first time. 2 down here in the fourth inning. That ball was smoked by Lucas Barr, and Noah played his namesake. He had plenty of leather on that one, according to Matt Wacker over here. He flashed the leather. The leather trap snared that ball, whatever you want to call it. That was a good play by Noah. Lyndon Carson waits. The 2-0 pitch coming from Boone Schrader. High foul off to the left side. That's out of play. Carson, their catcher, got some speed. Not a very big guy, but he'll put the ball in play and then make you throw him out. That's what he did the first time up. Created a problem by causing an error. There's a curveball in for a strike. 2-2. Carson waits, and a 2-2 coming home. Fastball outside, didn't chase. 3-2 the count. Derek Skaggs, their DH, is in the on-deck circle. As Schrader gets a sign from Silas Wolf and brings it, and a line drive foul off to the left side as Carson just stuck the bat out there. Trying to keep it that at bat alive. I think James still has a pitcher warming up. Boone Schrader ready. The 3-2 comes home, and a foul straight back off the fist. That curveball broke right in on Carson. Had that ball up a little bit. Purcell Farms is proud to support the Salem Tigers, wishing them the best this year and in district play. Go Big Blue from Purcell Farms. There's a ground ball up the middle, knocked down by Connell, but he can't make the play, and that'll be a single. Carson singles up the middle as Garrett got over there, was able to dive and knock it down, but couldn't get up and throw him out. So Saxberry will come in to run for him, Logan Saxberry. And Skaggs, who reached on an error by Eli Wethy his first time up, stands in. Two nothing Salem. The pitch a little bit low. Ball 1 with a fastball. We are in The bottom of the fourth inning. The pitch, and there's a pop-up. On the infield, who wants it? Boone calls for it, makes the catch as he takes the ball away from Silas to retire the side. No runs, a hit, no errors, and one man left. That's the first hit for St. James in the game. And as we go to the top of the fifth inning, the Salem Tigers lead this one by a score of 2-0. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. You are also watching this game on Fidelity Local 6.
This is Mike Elliott with Town & Country Insurance. We represent many different insurance companies which allow us to offer you competitive rates by checking your insurance with many companies. We're able to find more value for you this way. Town & Country Insurance has been serving the surrounding area for over 50 years. Stop by and see Laura Arts, Sarah Edwards, or myself at 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank. Or you can call our office at 729-6624. We also have offices in Rolla and Licking to serve you.
At Fairground Auto Plaza, we can take care of all your vehicle needs.
We've got accessories for your car or truck, a top-notch service department, a state-of-the-art body shop, and of course, we've got the perfect new or used vehicle just for you.
So come see us, your hometown dealer.
Because at Fairground Auto Plaza, we were driven to serve you best.
We go to the top of the fifth inning with Salem up 2-0. It'll be the top of the order, which did all the damage back in the third. Reese Dotson, who's 2 for 2 against this lefty, will stand in. Umpire wants to know his secret. He's talking to him out there. What's your secret?
Number 10, Reese Dotson.
So Reese has a base hit and a double. Let's see if he can gap them in right center field and make it a triple. Wouldn't a cycle be cool in a game like this? That would be absolutely thrilling. In order. Let's see if he can get it first. And there's a line drive in left center. That's a trouble, and that's going to be another base hit. And Reese will pull up at first base with that single. They're even playing him in the left center field. They couldn't get that one. A leadoff single by Dotson. That is the 7th hit for the Salem Tigers in this game. And back to working out again. We see 2 more pitchers warming up. I'm not counting their pitches down there, but I know they've thrown over 30. As Boone Schrader will stand in. The pitch inside, ball 1. Few clouds throwing a little bit of shade or shadow out there, and then some sunshine on half of the field. Pitch comes in to Boone. That one almost hit him on a curve. Quickly 2-0. Boone's reached on a fielder's choice. Singled, stole a base as he was picked off and scored. And the pitch comes home. That's high ball 3 as Hopper is trying to speed up his motion. This is district play. You win, you go on. You lose, you go home. And that pitch is high ball 4, a 4-pitch walk. And puts Dotson down at second base. Coach Schnitker not coming out yet, but the shortstop Branson does come out, as does his catcher Lyndon Carson. Mentioned they got a right-hander and a left-hander warming up down in the bullpen. I do know Branson is one of their pitchers, and now here comes Coach Schnitker. He's asking for time after Branson and Carson walk away. Schnitker will talk to his left-hander. Hopper is a junior, as they have a total of, I believe, 4 seniors on this team, which they make that 5 seniors on this team. And he'll leave the lefty in with runners at first and second. And nobody out for Noah Leathers. Now Leathers has singled in a run and struck out. Noah might be bunting here. They're back everywhere. So pitch comes in. Noah shows bunt. And the ball's outside, ball 1. 2-0 Salem Tigers. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Pitch to Noah Leathers. Fouls it back. Had a good cut at a hanger. Just didn't get it. Big hole in that right center field gap still for Noah. That ball's left out over the plate by Hopper, and Leathers fouled it straight back. Now Branson trying to keep Dotson, who's got good speed, close at second base. Big hole on the right side is Barr trying to keep Schrader close. Now Hopper steps back off. As Leathers steps out. Leathers steps back in. Hopper steps back on. And a 1-1. He's going to bunt. The ball hit him, but he tried to bunt it. Now it'll be a strike. Ball kept breaking in on Noah Leathers, but he had committed to bunt. That ball hit him, but he had squared to bunt, and that will be a strike, and it's 1-2. In that case, that hit by pitch doesn't matter, and you still get a bruise. The pitch to Noah in the dirt, 2-2. That's a good knockdown there by the catcher, Lyndon Carson, to keep that ball in front of him. Barr's in at first base. Gibson in at third. 2-2 the count. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. We're in the 5th inning as a pitch not made. As Hopper turns, trying to keep Reese Dotson close as he's getting a pretty good lead as Branson trying to stay over in that hole. And a pitch. There's a ground ball that's fouled on the third base side. Noah, staying alive. Feel like a Bee Gees song. With that foul ball. Well, if you can flash Leathers, I can do Bee Gees. And a 2-2. Foul off to the right side. Hopper comes in and retrieves the foul ball himself. Fairly deep and left with Branham out there. A base hit out there on the ground would score the runner. The pitch, and there's a swing and a miss as Leathers goes down on strikes for the second time. That is the third strikeout. Twice Leathers. And Petty, who has walked and singled, drove in a run, is at the plate. Big right-handed batter waits. The pitch to him. Curveball low, outside ball 1. Jordan Schultz is on deck. So Leathers failed on a sacrifice. Fouled off a few pitches and then struck out. Big hole on that left side through the gap and a foul straight back on one up and in to Baylor Petty, who fouled it off the fist. Baylor right on top of that plate. Trying to extend the arms, but in doing so, he jams himself with that pitch. He waits. The 1-1 coming home. Here it is. Outside corner. Throw down to third base is not in time as both runners steal. Still don't know what he called. I did not see a strike sign. The ball was right on the outside edge. As both Dotson and Schrader steal. So it's runners at second and third with one out. And third base has come out of its secure peg hole. Got some dirt in there, so they'll come and they'll extract that dirt out of there. And they'll put the bag back in and we'll be good to go. And so the base is put back down by Coach Carr. He went the line like it's supposed to be. And Waiting for the umpire to tell us what the count is. And he still has not. The next one comes home. That's a strike. Now it's 2-2. Pitch to Petty. Outside, ball 3. Infield in now for St. James. They trail 2-0. The Salem Tigers. Petty could double that lead here. And a pitch from Hopper. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. A late swing. He struck him out. Petty goes down on strikes on a curveball. And now St. James will back up for Jordan Schultz. So both Leathers and Petty go down on strikes after the first 2 reach. Cannot add to the Salem Tiger lead. Let's see if Schultz can come through with a big 2-out hit. He's grounded out to first and popped out to first. Right center field still open for Jordan. Takes an inside and low, ball 1 as Wolf is on deck. Dotson at third base. Boone Schrader at second. 2 down. Top of the 5th inning, 2-0 Salem. Pitch to Schultz. High fly ball down the left field line. It's very deep. This one has a chance, and it's gone. A home run. Jordan Schultz pulls it right down the line, and it goes out over the fence. Not by much, but it doesn't matter, and he hits a 3-run dinger. And the Salem Tigers increased their lead to 5-0. He went down and got that curveball, and I mean it was fair by about 5 feet. And Schultz, with his second homer of the year, makes it a 5-0 Salem Tiger lead. That's a good piece of hitting by Jordan Schultz. He had been trying to go to right both the first 2 times up. And Schultz' home run makes it 5-0 Salem here in the top of the 5th inning. And Silas Wolf will stand in. The pitch. Fastball outside, ball 1. Hopper got that curveball down and in. I'll tell you what, Schultz went down and got it. Fastball again outside, ball 2. He had struck out Leathers and Petty, got to Schultz, and he burned him a smash right at the third baseman. Knocking it down and picking up and throwing wildly was number 5, Gibson. So Dylan Gibson cannot get Wolf. That ball was smoked right down the line. He got a glove on it, but by the time they could retrieve it and throw, he reaches. I'm going to give him a hit because that ball was smoked, a 1-hopper. And Wolf was able to get down the line. And Jimmy Barton will run for him. So standing in is Theron Southworth. A base hit, a walk, 2 strikeouts, and a 3-run homer by the Tigers. Jordan Schultz. The pitch way high and outside by Dylan Hopper, who's very disgusted with himself right now. Young man shaking his head, but not much you can do about what already happened. Next one comes home. Low and away, throw to first base, not in time as Barton gets back. Two in the third, now 3 here in the 5th. From the stretch, Hopper rings it. Swing and a miss. Good swing by Theron Southworth. Went after that fastball. Working from the stretch, keeping Barton close. The pitch, there's another beautiful curveball right there. And Southworth with a late swing. That ball is tantalizingly hanging there before diving down in the zone. Quickly 2-2. And the next one, swing and a miss on one up in the zone. Theron chased one out of the strike zone. He goes down on strikes. That's the 5th strikeout for Hopper. He struck out the side, but in between, the Salem Tigers get 3 runs on 2 hits, a walk, and a home run by Jordan Schultz. And the Salem Tigers lead this one out going into the bottom of the 5th inning by a 5-0 margin. We will come back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio, and you're watching the game on Fidelity Local 6.
Knight Auto Care is your full-service repair shop in Salem at 307 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard. They provide a wide range of services from fast lube to major engine overhauls to vehicle inspections. With an 8-bay repair shop, they get your vehicle in and out quickly. Call Eddie or Nancy Knight for more information at 729-5761. Knight Auto Care, serving the area since 1966. There's a lot to do at the newly renovated Salem City Park. Headlining the activities is the totally rejuvenated Alice Lou Craig Municipal Pool that offers visitors and residents of all ages a full day of fun. The park also includes a brand new splash pad adjacent to Billy's Playground, Salem's new all-accessible playground where children with different abilities can play together. The park has numerous ball fields as well as pavilions that are available to rent for private outings. For more information about the Salem City Park, visit the Salem Park and Recreation Facebook page online.
To the bottom of the 5th inning. Tyler Teague will lead it off. Teague is struck out in this game. As Boone Schrader back to the hill. Brings it home. Fastball and a high fly ball lazily in the center. Not even going to make it to center field that far. And Eli Wethy will back out and make it that catch. Right off the end of the bat. Thought that might get out of short right center field, but one step out into the grass, and Wethy took care of it. Garrett Gibson, who struck out his first time, stands in. Pitch from Schrader, trying to bunt. Boone gets off the mound, gets it, throws it to first, in time, 2 down, 2 pitches. Well, that's the way to be efficient.
Now batting number 12, Dylan Hopper.
Dylan Hopper will stand in. We mentioned St. James 13-6 coming into this. Salem 12-10 with their win the other day. Pitch, another bunt attempt, and that's a strike. Took him a long time to close that hand. I wasn't sure if he was leading the orchestra or what. The 0-1 coming home. There's a line drive base hit in the right. And Schultz could have thrown him out, and he is out. As Hopper didn't hustle to first base. And the umpire called him out. Schultz didn't charge it, but he didn't hustle, and he threw to first base right to Theron Southworth, and they get him out on a 9-3 putout. Well, it's not going your way. It's not going your way, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We've now played 5 innings, and the Salem Tigers lead this one by a score of 5-0. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. You're watching the game on Fidelity Local 6.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for the residents of Dan County and the surrounding areas. They offer degrees in the Nursing Iron Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education, and more. For more on the degrees and programs, contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as prospective student. You can call them at 729-7071, 729-7071. So we got some changes being made now, as looks like Hopper will go to left field here And coming in to pitch will be Dylan Gibson from third base. We'll also see some changes there as Skaggs now goes to third as Branham comes out. So here in the top of the sixth, Skaggs is now at third base, and a foul down the third base line by Eli Wethy. So Hopper is now here in the top of the sixth in left field. I hope you're getting all this, Darcy, because I can't remember all of this anymore. And we'll try and pick out other players as we go along. But I think there's a wholesale change. Pitch comes in, a smash down the third base line, knocked down by Skaggs. The throw to first base is in time. So Skaggs, who just checked in the game, got tested by Eli Wethy, and he threw him out. 5-3 on that put out.
Now batting number 15, Garrett Connell.
So Branson still at short. And it looks like maybe, I think that Gibson's still at second base. And Coach Snicker's talking to the umpire about the delivery of his hurler, Gibson, and there's some question about that. And they're still discussing, the umpires just saying pitch. As Connell will stand in, 1 out here in the sixth inning. And the pitch comes home, a fastball high. Nine hits given up by Hopper in his tenure. And a swing and a miss, 1-1 to count. Also walked 1. And that 2, I'm sorry, and 1 of them came home to haunt him. 5 runs, 5 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, 9 hits, 5 innings for Hopper. Salem with a 5-0 lead. The pitch, high pop up on the infield, calling for it is the second baseman, and bringing that down under control is Garrett Gibson. And there's 2 down. So Reese Dodson, who got it all started back in that 5th inning, who got it all started back in that 3rd inning, will stand back in. He is 3 for 3 with a run scored. Actually, 2 runs scored. And he takes ball 1. Next one, low and outside. Boone Schrader waits on deck. 2 down here in the top of the 6th inning. Salem with a 5-0 lead. Pitch comes in. And from Gibson, that's a strike right down the middle. Dylan Gibson. Next one, outside. He is a senior. They're putting him on the mound. Three-one count. The next one. Line fly ball in the left field. Struggling with it as Hopper, but he makes that catch to retire the side. Down in order go to Salem Tigers 1, 2, 3. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning with Salem still on top by a score of 5-0. We will come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio and in live living color on Fidelity Local 6.
What is your community health center? It's a place where you receive high quality yet affordable medical and dental care. A place where your entire family can get well, be well, and live well. Our highly qualified staff provides primary care, including pediatric, senior, and women's health care. We also provide complete dental care, including exams, fillings, extractions, and more. It's a place where compassion and respect lead the way to a healthier you. After all, it's your community health center, building your community, your health.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
To the bottom of the sixth we go. For St. James, it'll be the top of the order. Andrew Branson, Drew Moritz, and Lucas Barr. Salem with a 5-0 lead. 2 runs in the third. 1 driven in by Noah Leathers with a base hit. Petty drove in another with a base hit. And then a 3-run homer by Jordan Schultz in the 5th. Branson is struck out and grounded out. Pitch from Boone comes in. A swing and a ground ball base hit left field. Got the fastball inside and grounded that ball into left for a leadoff single. Just the second hit by the St. James Tigers. Andrew Moritz will stand in. Moritz struck out both times up, and both times he was called out. Tigers looking to turn 2 or get that lead runner. The pitch, low and away, good scoop by Silas Wolf. Keep that runner at first base. We want to keep that force play out there. Moritz, who can run pretty well. Schrader brings it. Fastball outside, 2-0. Boone has pitched outstanding so far in this game. 6 big outs to go to move to the final. 5-0 Salem Tigers with the lead. The St. James bunch is a salty bunch. From the stretch, Schrader looks, checks, pitch, low and away, ball 3. Three and 0. Lucas Barr is on deck, and he's hit the ball hard twice. Schrader looks, checks, brings it home. Fastball high, ball 4. The first 2 have reached here for St. James. And Barr will stand in. Coach Carr wants to come out and talk to Boone Schrader. We're in the 6th inning. Salem up by 5. First hit by St. James came back in the 4th inning. It's an infield single by Lyndon Carson. And then Hopper stroked a 2-hopper, actually a 1-hopper, out to Jordan Schultz and right in the last inning, but then was thrown out at first base. So the infield being brought into the conversation by Coach Carr around his hurler, Boone Schrader. So runners at first and second, nobody out for Lucas Barr. Umpire goes out, breaks it all up. Everybody returns to their respective locations. Connell deep at short. Wethy cheating towards second. Now Connell goes behind the runner, and the pitch comes in. There's a line drive in the right center field. That's going to get down, and that's going to gap them. 1 run is going to score. 2 runs are going to score. No, they're actually going to hold up the other man as Barr doubles into right center to make it 5-1. And just that quickly, St. James is threatening. A double by Barr in the RBI, making it 5-1. Got that one off the end of the bat, but drove it to right center field. Schultz couldn't cut it off before it got behind him, and that's what allowed the 1 run to score. Coach Snicker was a little bit, I'll say, cautious and not trying to get a man thrown out at the plate. So Drew Moritz was held up at third, Barr at second, nobody out. Dylan Gibson at the plate. He's flown out and grounded out. Pitch from Boone Schrader. Here it comes. Curveball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Gibson gave up on that one, ducked his head. That ball came breaking back over the plate. Gets back in. Schrader's ready. Here comes the next one. Fastball, a little pop fly to short center field. Coming on is Dotson with a good catch, and the runner cannot advance. Ball is off the fist, and Reese Dotson got a great jump. Came in, made the catch, and the runners could not move up. And Lyndon Carson will stand in. He singled and reached on an error. This left-handed senior is doing the catching for St. James. Has been a pesky hitter today against Boone Schrader. Boone brings it home. Fastball and a tapper towards short. Connell has to hustle. It doesn't have a play. It's an infield single. And an RBI for Carson, and it's 5-2 as Moritz comes home. Barr over to third, and it's 5-2. Still only one out. And Skaggs will stand in. Skaggs now playing in the field. Started out the day as a DH. He's popped out and reached on error by Wethy. Pitch comes home, and a top chopper towards first base. And the throw to first is in, gets away, and goes into right field. And a run's going to score to make it 5-3. As Schrader threw that ball right into the runner, as Southworth couldn't locate it. And that's going to be an infield single anyway, but an error to allow the run to score. Runner was not coming home.
Number 11, Tyler T.
Now it's 5-3. So an error by Schrader. Should never have thrown that ball at that point. If you are, you're going to got to get to where Southworth can find it. Threw it into the runner, and that allows a run to score. Still 2 on and 1 out for Tyler Teague. The pitch, foul off to the right side. Well, that ball, a couple of these balls haven't been hit hard. Infield singles by Carson and Skaggs. And now the lead run is at the plate. The pitch, that's in a little bit low. So St. James has scored 3 runs here in the 6th inning on a base hit, a walk, a double, and 2 infield singles. Runners at first and second. The pitch, line drive, base hit, left center field. That will bring in a run as Dotson comes up throwing. Maybe the throw to the plate is not in time, gets away, and it's 5-4 with a tying run at third base. That ball up, and Teague ripped it in the left center field to make it 5-4. And Skaggs is all the way around to third. So the RBI by Teague makes it a 5-4 ball game. And Garrett Gibson stands at the plate, still only 1 out. So Schrader, who had St. James basically eating out of his hands, has found that they have figured him out. And he's getting that ball up a little bit, and they're roping it. So the tying run is at third. The lead run, here we are in the bottom of the 6th inning, is at first with Garrett Gibson at the plate. Have 5 hits in this inning and 4 runs in to go along with a walk. One down. That on a good play made by Dotson on a little short fly ball by Dylan Gibson. The pitch, low and outside, ball 1. So Boone Schrader might be running out a little bit of gas, and the Tigers get Brett Ford up, and he's trying to get loose in a hurry. The pitch, strike with a fastball. 2 runs in the 3rd for Salem and 3 in the 5th, make it 5-0. But St. James has pounded out 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch, runners going, and a bunt on a suicide bunt with runners going everywhere, and a foul back on a high fastball. Coach Snitker putting on the suicide squeeze. But now it's 1-2 as Gibson, that ball was up in his eyes, could not get it down. Did foul it off, though. And the 1-2. The pitch comes and a swing and a miss. Gibson down on strikes for the strikeout for Boone Schrader is his 6th. And Dylan Hopper will stand in. He roped one into right field his last time up. He is 0 for 2, though, as he was thrown out at first base. First and third, 2 down. The pitch, a little bit low with a fastball. In Salem's 7th inning, Schrader, Leathers, and Petty. Right now, 1-run ball game with Salem leading. The pitch to Hopper. Here it comes. Runner going. A swing and a chopper back to Boone Schrader. He has it and flips it, and that retires the side. 9 men came to the plate. 4 runs came home to roost. 4 runs on a total of 5 hits. There was an error, and there was 2 men left. We have now played 6, 5-4. Salem on top. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. You're watching the game on Fidelity Local 6.
At Town & Country Bank, we offer smart, friendly solutions for all of your financial needs. Our convenient tech-savvy banking options like our smartphone app and online banking allow you access to your accounts anytime, anywhere. With a wide variety of loan products like fixed and adjustable rate mortgages and refinancing options, we'll be here when you're ready to make your move. Stop by your local Town & Country Bank today or visit us online at tcbanks.com. Town & Country Bank is an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
The Salem Memorial District Hospital is a full-service hospital that features a 24/7 emergency room and a family clinic with several providers for all of your primary care needs. The Salem Hospital has been diligently addressing community needs by expanding their physical and occupational therapy facility and adding a new state-of-the-art 3D mammography machine, as well as a sleep disorder center. Salem Memorial District Hospital, your first choice for local high-quality health care at an affordable price. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Then we go. Boone Schrader stands in against Dylan Gibson. The pitch right at his head. Pulls out and gets out of the way. Up and in. Salem had a 5-0 lead going into the 6th inning, and St. James put a big 4 spot up there and a swing and a miss. Foul tipped, actually. Caught on by Carson on the webbing of the glove. And it will be the top of the order for St. James in the bottom of the 7th. So Salem, it would behoove them to get a run or 2 or 10. Fastball in the outside corner. Boone did not agree, but was called a strike. And the next one comes in, and there's a high pop-up on the right side by the dugout and out of play. Barr reached over the fence to try and get it, but they hit the top of the dugout and bounded away. 1-2 the count. Schrader back in. A 3-run homer by Jordan Schultz. And there's a ground ball towards Branson at short. He has it. The throw to first is in time. 6-3 on that put out. And Noah Leathers, who's 1 for 3 today with an RBI, stands in. First pitch, popped up, short left field. Coming in is Hopper, and going across and making the catch is Hopper. A little bit of confusion out there as the center fielder, Moritz, came over, but Hopper was able to make the catch, and there's 2 down. Petty will stand in. He singled, walked, and struck out. The pitch, curveball, a little bit high. 2 out here in the top of the 7th inning. Salem clinging to a 1-run lead. The pitch, fastball low. Who will it be for Salem? Will Schrader go back to the hill, or will Brett Ford come in and try and shut this one down? The 2-0, foul off to the right side. Salem's hit 2 home runs here this year. Jordan Schultz hit the second. back in that 5th inning. The pitch, swing and a miss, 2-2. Dylan Gibson ready, brings it home. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. For Gibson, his first strikeout. And down in order go the Salem Tigers, 1, 2, 3. As Gibson set Salem down in order, all 6 guys that he faced. And we go to the bottom of the 7th inning, do or die here for the Salem Tigers as they lead the St. James Tigers by a score of 5-4. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. You're watching it as well on Fidelity Local 6.
Tax season is still a while away, but it's never too early to start tax planning and tax consultation. Let Jackie or Beth at Taxmasters help you start preparing for the upcoming tax year. They also have over 30 years of accounting and payroll experience. Stop by and see Jackie and Beth at Taxmasters today, located at 510 North Main Street in Salem, or call 729-3001.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Back to the hill. As Branson will stand in, he's 1 for 3 today. Branson is struck out, grounded out, singled to left, scored a run. Boone Schrader back to the hill for the Salem Tigers. And the pitch coming home. Curveball for a strike. Boone, a senior, getting the opportunity to try and finish this one out if he can. Branson waits. The 0-1 coming home. Here it is, a fastball high. 1-1. Brett Ford has been warming up, so he's ready in case Boone gets in trouble here. The pitch. Ground ball towards short. Connell has to hurry. The throw to first base is not in time, and it gets by there in Southworth, but bounces off the screen. An infield single by Branson. I think he'd have beat it out anyway. Connell did not get to that ball as quick as he needed to with the speed of Branson, and then his throw was in the dirt. So standing in is Drew Moritz, who is 0 for 2 with a walk. He has scored a run. Tying run at first. The lead run at the plate. 5-4 our score. Salem on top. Pitch to Drew Moritz. He's going to bunt. Bunts it right back to Boone. He slips. Gets it, though, to first base in time. Boone fell down as he tried to plant and go get the ball. And the sacrifice is good as Branson goes to second base. 1-3 on the putout. Lucas Barr will stand in. He doubled, lined out hard to third, and flew out to center field. Tying run at second base. Pitch to Barr by Boone Schrader. Outside low. Gibson on deck. Winning run at the plate. Tying run at second base. And the pitch by Schrader. Fastball away again. Ball 2. Barr, solid right-handed batter, gets back in. The pitch comes home. Line drive down the left field line, but foul. He was looking for something on the inner half. He got it, he roped it, but it was foul. And it's 2-1. Schrader was fooling guys earlier, has not fooled too many here lately. And the 2-1 pitch to Barr. Here it comes, a fastball in the dirt, 3-1. Some good play by Silas Wolf to keep that ball from skipping past, allowing Branson to go to third. And the 3-1 comes home. That's ball 4. So the winning run is now at first base for Dylan Gibson. Gibson has flown out twice to center and grounded to third. Branson at second base. Barr at first. No pinch runner. Gibson, right-handed batter. Boone Schrader looks, checks. Big hole. Pitch low and outside. As Branson trying to get a big lead out there at second base. Wethy trying to get over there. Give an option. The pitch comes home. Low again, 2-0. I think Boone's running out of gas here. As Gibson gets back in. At least turn around and look like you're seeing the guy at second base. As Branson with a big lead. The pitch. Ball 3 low. Branson at second base. Barr at first. The 3-0 comes home. That's a strike on the outside edge. As Gibson waits, the right-handed batter went to the mound in that 6th inning. And a 3-1 runner going. There's a high fly ball in the center field. Backing up is Dotson. Makes the catch, trying to get it back to second base to get the double play, but cannot. So Gibson flies out to center, and Lyndon Carson, who is a senior, will stand in. Carson has singled twice and reached on error by Connell. Carson does not usually hit the ball very hard. He just tries to poke the ball through. The Tigers will have to be playing a little tighter on the infield here. He's a tough out. Got infield singles last time, ended up scoring. Got 2 infield singles today. The pitch comes home. Foul off to the left side. Tigers of Salem trying to finish this one out so they can face Marshfield tomorrow at 4:30. The winner of this game will do that, whether it be Salem or St. James. Schrader brings it, runner going. Curve for a strike. And now the tying run is 90 feet away. That puts even more pressure on the Tiger infielders. Carson can run. 0-2 count. Barr still at first base. The pitch. There's a line drive at Wethy. He has it. A throw to first base is in time, and the Salem Tigers hold on and knock out the second-seeded St. James Tigers and win it by a final score of 5-4. And they will take on the Marshfield Blue Jays tomorrow at 4:30. Branson with that leadoff single. St. James played everything right. A one-hopper to Wethy, and Barr tried to screen him the best he could. Eli stayed with it, threw him out, and the Tigers win it by a score of 5-4, and they'll face Marshfield tomorrow, 4:30, here at the Salem Baseball Complex. We'll come back in 2 minutes and wrap it up. It's Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. You are watching it again on Fidelity Local 6.
Relationships. It's not just being on a first-name basis. It's a partnership built on trust. This is Scott Ball, president of the Bank of Salem. Since 1883, the Bank of Salem has been serving our local community with a kind of personal service and professionalism that builds relationships. We've earned the trust of our customers with over a century of strength and stability, never once changing our name or compromising customer service. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Salem, visit our website, or download our free mobile app.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Did you see that game? They came back to win. They've been on a run. They're going to state. At Fidelity Local 6, we love local sports. Get game DVDs or seasons on flash drive. Just go to fidelitylocal6.com, select your region, and find the Purchase a Season tab. If you can't find what you're looking for, hit us up on Facebook or Twitter, and we'll search our archives. As always, thanks for watching.
No matter how good of driver you are, accidents can happen that can leave your vehicle damaged. Larson Collision Center can make that vehicle. No matter how good of driver you are, accidents can happen that can leave your vehicle damaged. Larson Collision Center can make that vehicle look new again. They have a frame machine, Chief Easy Liner, and a spray and bake booth, and their work is guaranteed. Larson's also gives free estimates. Plus, Larson Collision Center has car rental available. For more information or to make an appointment, stop by and see them today at 503 North MacArthur in Salem or call 729-3915 Larson Collision Center.
5-4 win over St. James. They improved to 13-10 on the season, and also will face the Marshfield Blue Jays for the district championship, which will be held here at Salem tomorrow at 4:30. The Salem Tigers really had a real good game. Had one inning where they had some errors, and then you saw the one inning where St. James can get on a roll and just put runs up in a big hurry. But that's really about it for the Salem Tigers today. Boone Schrader went all 7 innings, and he pitched masterfully in this game. He did end up giving up 7 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned. He did walk 2, if I have that correctly, in the game. But he did strike out a total of 6, and that last strikeout, a very big one, after the suicide bunt did fail. The strikeout of Garrett Gibson when it was a runner at third base and 1 out, a big out in that inning. Because the way St. James was going, it looked like they were going to tie the game. That proved to be a very big strikeout in this contest. So Schrader, the winner, 7 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. The loser was Dylan Hopper. He went 5 innings, 9 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned, 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. Good job by Dylan Gibson to come in. He went 2 innings and didn't give up anything, had 1 strikeout in that time. In this game, pretty easy to summarize, as St. James had a threat in the second inning after 3 errors by the Salem Tigers, but they could not score as Teague and Gibson struck out. And then in the 4th inning, they got a base hit, but the Tigers had chances in the 1st inning. A base hit by Dotson, a fielder's choice by Boone Schrader. He stole second, a walk to Baylor Petty, and the Tigers had 2-1 with 2 out, but Jordan Schultz popped out. In the 3rd inning, a double by Dotson to lead it off, a base hit by Schrader. Made the 1st and 3rd. He was picked off but stole second as the throw by Barr did not beat him to second base, and he was able to get there. No others then hit a one-hopper back towards Hopper, went off his glove for an RBI single, and then Baylor Petty singled into right center field, and that made a 2-0 game. In the 5th inning for the Salem Tigers, a leadoff single by Dotson. Boone Schrader walked. They pulled a double steal to go to 2nd and 3rd. Noel Leather struck out. Baylor Petty struck out. And then Jordan Schultz hit a 3-run homer down the left field line to make it a 5-0 game. It stayed that way till the 6th inning when Andrew Branson got a base hit. A walk to Drew Moritz followed. Then a double by Lucas Barr drove in a run to make it 5-1. Dylan Gibson flew out to short center. Nobody could score. Then Lyndon Carson got a base hit on the infield. That made it 5-2. Then a base hit by Derek Skaggs, but a throwing error by the pitcher, Boone Schrader, made it 5-3. And then Tyler T got a base hit to drive in a run and make it 5-4. But then Gibson, as I mentioned moments ago, attempted a suicide squeeze bunt as Coach Snicker put it on. Had the runners at 1st and 3rd going. But the foul back on a high pitch put him in the hole, and he struck out on the next pitch. And then Dylan Hopper grounded out to end that inning. In the 7th inning, For St. James, a leadoff single by Branson, a sacrifice by Moritz, a walk to Barr, a fly out by Gibson into medium center field, and then a steal of third, by Andrew Branson, and then Carson grounded out to end the game. Salem wins at 5-4, and they'll face Marshfield tomorrow 4:30 in the district championship game of Class 4 District 10. That's tomorrow 4:30 here at the Salem High School baseball field. Again, Salem wins it by a final score here at Salem of 5-4.